Welcome to Glen Etive, famous for James Bond's Skyfall. I'm so excited to be here, and this is the perfect time because there's no bugs and no midges. But there's a catch, because I only have one night here, so I am going to make every minute count. And in true Scottish fashion, the sunshine didn't last for long. But this isn't just another Tesla camping trip. I'm actually testing out the new Tlyard sub-trunk fridge for the Model Y. And we're actually giving one of these fridges away, so check the link in the video description for last week's videos to get all the details on how to enter. The winner will be announced in next week's video. And can you believe it was meant to be bone dry today? Bone dry. I think this is gonna be it. So I have found a spot for tonight, but I want to make sure I wake up to the best view. So initially I thought that this looked pretty cool, but now I'm thinking that this looks even more dramatic. So I'm going to move the car over here, and then when I open the boot in the morning I should get this beautiful view of the mountains. I'll just need to forget about those cables there. So it was supposed to be dry for this day and tomorrow, but as you can tell with typical Scottish weather and being in the mountains, we've currently got a hailstorm. While I'm eating my lunch, I'm absolutely starving. I've got here very late, so it's probably going to be a late dinner as well, but look at these chunks of ice, hail falling down, it's crazy. But yeah, I think this is going to be a good spot. What is with this weather? It's crazy, it's crazy. My gosh guys, look how stunning it is here. I've found a fantastic spot in Glen Etive. But as you can see over there, we got absolutely battered with the hail and the rain. So this looks like my dry spell. I don't know how long it's going to last for. So I think it's time to actually get the mattress and everything set up. But first I did promise you a peek at that Tlyard sub-trunk fridge. And there it is. My Frugal ultralight platform is in the way, but I'll just pop this off. Pop that in there, and there you go. Look at the size of that. Massive, fits the whole sub-trunk. And there's quite a lot of storage. I can already feel the rain coming now, so I'm going to get this bed set up for tonight. Well, that's the bed all set up, privacy screens installed, and I've decided to dress for the conditions. It's definitely not going to get any drier here, but just look at those sights. Stunning, still snow in the mountains. At the end of the day, this is the reality of it, and if you want to get out in nature, sometimes you just need to buck it up and get out in the pouring rain. So plan A was for me to bring my DSLR camera, but it turns out the battery charger for it is missing in action. So instead, I've brought along my wife's vintage film camera, which really encourages you to slow down and focus on the shot, which is perfectly fitting for the vibe of this trip. But my wife has also assigned me a mission on this trip. She wants me to grab some photos of the landscapes and the various plants about here for her art. So I'm gonna use my phone to get those photos just so that she can use them instantly. Oh, how quickly the weather changes here. So I was actually going to cook in the frunk because the frunk's got so many benefits to cook in. It's a really good natural windbreak and you've kind of got a seat there as well. So I've really enjoyed cooking in the frunk, but with this crazy weather I've had to move to the boot to cook. But with that being said, now that I'm actually cooking, the rains went off. Sod's law, isn't it? I'm just toasting some burger buns just now. It's the first time I've ever done this. And it seems to be working. Just a dry pan, burger buns on top, give them a wee toast. One of the downsides that I didn't realise actually cooking in the frunk, when I was camping at the River Dee, a nice kind lady stopped and she was checking on me just to make sure everything was okay. She actually thought I'd broken down. I'm forgetting that normally when you've got a bonnet up, there's an engine issue, but obviously with the Tesla, there's no engine. Okay, that's them toasted. Yeah, it seemed to work quite well, fairly well toasted. We've gone for spicy mayo, homemade tempeh burgers tonight. And this is gonna be our view. Thank the Lord that rain is gone. Absolutely stunning though. We've got a little a neighbour as well, so we're not alone. And with the clocks recently springing forward, I was really loving those extra daylight hours. It's great not having to retreat into the car so early and getting to really enjoy the evening outside. But the thing I love the most is getting to wake up to views like this. Well, yesterday was a bit of a washout, but today is a new day and these are the perfect conditions to get some more photos. So many deer about here, even when it's almost midday. I'm absolutely knackered after hiking along this glen. I'm considering hitchhiking just to get back to the car quicker. Oh, I've never been more relieved to be back with the car and the mattress and the sun and the iron brew. Oh, I literally have been walking for about 4 hours today, and I actually resorted to trying my first hitchhiking. So I stuck my thumb out probably to about 5 or 6 cars, but everybody just basically laughed at me as they drove by. So but anyway, I made it. I'm back here. I'm gonna get a comfy seat. Oh gosh, bit windy. Wee bit of a gust blowing up here, but last night's sleep was fantastic. Oh, it's really quite. Jesus. And this morning was even better, just waking up to the view of the mountains up there. Glen Etive is one of the best places I've been to so far, and I cannot wait to come back and actually spend some more time here, because there's tons and tons of hikes that you could do here, and if you had a bicycle as well, this would be perfect to just cycle along to the loch at the end. This is also known as the road to nowhere, because if you follow it right to the end you get to Loch Etive, and there's basically a big turning circle there. It's basically a dead end. So it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I actually need to get home in time for dinner. I've got about a 2-hour drive ahead of me, and I also need to spend the next hour or two filming all of the B-roll for this fridge review, which you might have seen last week. If you haven't, go check it out. That's where you can enter the competition to win the Tlyard sub-trunk fridge for the Model Y. But yeah, no rest for the wicked. I better get all of this gear packed up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.